Flooding the streets with extra officers to stop the deadly flood of fentanyl into the Bay Area. Breaking this afternoon, a big move by Governor Newsom to help save lives on the streets of San Francisco. The governor, with the support of the mayor of San Francisco, has called in the National Guard to try to stop the epidemic of fentanyl deaths on city streets. Good evening this Friday. I'm Christina Rendon.
And I'm Greg Lee. He made the announcement late this afternoon after walking the San Francisco streets earlier this week. KTVU's Evan Sernofsky live in our newsroom with what we know so far. Evan.
Yeah, Greg, Mayor London Breed, Police Chief Bill Scott, and DA Brooke Jenkins welcoming any help they can get. Fentanyl has been ravaging neighborhoods like the Tenderloin, with hundreds of people dying from overdoses every year. Governor Gavin Newsom announcing Friday that the CHP and California National Guard will join the SFPD and DA's office in a new partnership focused on dismantling fentanyl dealing in San Francisco. In a news release Friday, the governor said, quote, "Through this new collaborative partnership, we are providing more law enforcement resources and personnel to crack down on crime linked to the fentanyl crisis, holding the poison peddlers accountable, and increasing law enforcement presence to improve public safety and public confidence in San Francisco." The announcement comes after Newsom made a surprise visit to the Tenderloin earlier this week to see the scale of the problem firsthand. Mayor London Breed says she's been asking the governor for more help from the state to combat the crisis.
Part of what we're getting from the governor is some help, some support, resources, so that we can have the capacity necessary to take on this challenge head on.
Police Chief Bill Scott welcoming the additional resources, saying his officers will continue to police with dignity and respect.
We make arrests day in and day out, but it's really hard to hold ground, and we need to get it under control. And that's exactly what we plan to do.
The Tenderloin is the epicenter of the drug crisis, with dealers lining city blocks and users coming from far and wide. More than 600 people a year have died from accidental overdoses recently in San Francisco, the vast majority from fentanyl. District Attorney Brooke Jenkins has been prosecuting more drug cases since taking office and will be part of the new partnership.
The explosion of fentanyl dealing going on in our city is of a massive scale right now. And so with the police staffing shortages, as well as the full scale of this problem, deploying additional resources from the state is critical.
Last month, Newsom released his plan to spend $79 million to provide more of the opioid reversal drug Narcan in communities. Now, San Francisco Public Defender Manu Raju released a statement criticizing the governor's plan, saying it will target low-income black and brown communities and, quote, "No amount of law enforcement will solve what is really a public health crisis." Reporting live in the newsroom, Evan Sernofsky, KTVU, Fox 2 News.